Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video, we are here for Parasyte episodes 9 to 10. Last episode was what felt like a huge one. I mean, we're just seeing Shinichi is not... He's not Shinichi anymore, like at all. He's not himself at all. He is like completely void of any emotions, like human emotions he had before. He thinks only illogically about every situation now, and the scene of him picking up the dog and throwing it into the trash was one of the most jarring things. Oh my god, it was... Yeah, we're on a bad path here, to say the least, as it's not just Shinichi's body changing anymore. His entire psychology is drastically shifting. We'll see where this is gonna go from here. I don't know if he's ever gonna gain his humanity back, or the things that made him human before have seemingly been just brutally ripped from him. And it feels like when he is being human, he's just putting on an act. Because when he talks with Migi, he literally cannot understand what he's lost. Because that makes sense. His psychology has shifted so much, he doesn't realize that he's lost it. He has no way to. He doesn't fundamentally understand it anymore because of the way his psychology and his brain has shifted. So, this is such a good representation of someone changing. Like changing at their core, because he cannot realize how he has changed because he has changed. We're gonna see where we go from here. It seems like the bridge with Murano is burning and dying right now, and Murano then saw him with Kana at the end of the episode, where we found out that she can... We already knew, like Migi had already brought it up to Shinichi, but we had a direct confrontation with her, and Shinichi told her to stay away from guys like him. We'll see where this all leads. We'll see where we go in this episode. That's right, we have this new kid, so we're gonna have to deal with him. He says he's gonna be fine for now, but then at the end of the episode, he was literally murdering a woman. So... human diet my asshole. We'll see where this goes, though. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, to talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions. So feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Now, without further ado, step straight into Parasyte, episode 9. Nope, we're picking up right back with Kana. Oh my god, bro, Mitsuo, fuck off. Oh my... Oh wait, that's Mitsuo. I'm stupid. Oh my god, what is this guy's name? It was he something. No, I remember it now. It was he something. Mitsuo is this fucker's name. Hideo, yes! I can't believe I forgot about that. But we just met him, so. But it's Hideo and this is Mitsuo. Oh god. No, you are going to die if you pick this fight. But then again, if Hideo gives away what he is, he's kind of fucked. Which he can't do. He made an agreement with Tamiya-sensei not to do that. His whole goal is to scout and watch. But, let's see. Oh god. We're gonna see how she's gonna get involved, because she was literally drawing a picture of Hideo at the end of last episode. You're gonna fight in the bathroom? Dude, you just led yourself to your own slaughterhouse. Jesus. I'll kill you. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. The ultra detailed drawing of him slumped over. And he's gone. Hideo said he wasn't gonna kill anybody in Shinichi's immediate vicinity. And he also bullshitted and said we have found a way for I can survive off a diet, a mostly human diet. He did say mostly, to be fair. Maybe I should give him that. He did say mostly, but nah. He said he wasn't gonna hurt humans in Shinichi's immediate vicinity, which he's not doing. So Tachikawa here should be okay, but who knows if he's gonna get like super hungry all of a sudden and like take her to eat her or something. I don't know. I just don't trust Hideo at all with the fact that he said he could live on a human diet and then he killed a girl at the end of the last episode. Is this... Oh, flashback to when Murano... Is this when they met? Dude, oh my god. Seeing this, like... Oh my, he's so different. Jesus Christ, he's so different now. Oh my god. Why did you want to find Izumi? Okay, so they both took the same entrance, or they both took the entrance exam in the same place. And she must have been kind of interested in him from the start. Oh, he's back at that board. Oof. Yikes. Jesus, dude. Uh-oh. I radiate hostility. Oh my god, it sent all the birds flying. Ah, god, Hideo's continuing to pick apart and slowly figure out this new weakness that we have. Yeah, these two just obsessed over Hideo now. Let's not... Maybe let's not get involved with Hideo, guys. Maybe let's not. He said plastic surgery is crazy. That is actually an interesting statement. He seems so hot, it's almost fake. Oh? Is this like the government here talking to him about what is he like telling them what he saw? Oh, so the government seemingly knows about this parasite issue. I mean, there's no way they hadn't figured it out to some extent at this point. And now hearing a direct, they probably had been trying to figure out, obviously, what's going on with these, like, this murder spree, this, like, mass murder spree. And they've been picking up clues and pieces to figure out what's going on. And then they get a first-hand account here of someone who has survived an attack by one of these murderers. And he's telling them all this information, and it's probably going with stuff that they figured out as well, and so now they're trying to figure out what to do about parasites and things like that. And he wants to go public with it, but they don't want to yet. Until they have more information and things like that about what's going on and a way to distinguish them from normal humans, they don't want to just create mass hysteria, which is understandable. If you went out and just like, hey guys, there's people that are not people among you, people are gonna start freaking the fuck out and just, it's gonna become a fucking witch hunt. The current situation is akin to just having a few thousand savage beasts roaming around Japan. Interesting way to put it. I mean, good on him for at least sticking through and looking at it. Yep, people are figuring more and more out about you guys, because you keep killing people. Who the hell is that? Yeah, Tamiya is like the only one we've seen that has so much, like, such a high thinking process. I wonder if that comes from maybe there's a part of it that the host's brain's smarts impact how strong the parasite, or how smart the parasite is after they take over. I don't know. And that's why it differentiates. That is a great question. Is this another parasite? Is this a person from the government? This wasn't anybody that was with the dad, right? Wait, he's got a suit on. Looks like he could be someone from the government. He's become toxic to Earth. Oh, that's why they're talking about the directive and everything. Yeah, and she's been getting close with this baby she's about to have. Oh god, I honestly don't want her to have that baby because she said she's just gonna have it and torture it. Experiment on it. To tell at least you the truth. Yeah, don't worry, man. We fully understand. We fully understand. Seems like, despite what they told him about it being a dream and stuff like that at first, he didn't fully believe that. He just appeased them by saying he believed it, and got in contact with some people who actually know what's going on. What the shit? Everyone gush a nosebleed. Okay, so it's a person wearing a mask, obviously. Goofy ass show. Wait. Her father is one of the people on this case? Hold on. Her father was with this group of men? Yeah, that's him right there. Her father is literally with this group of people. Oh shit, and he just left that sitting out on the table. Oh boy, yeah, Tachikawa's really about to get involved here. She's into Hideo, thinks he's hot, and is now seeing her dad's drawing of parasites. Yeah, she's about to get hella involved here. Yeah. His personality or his way of thinking. Oh, it's her older brother. I thought he was her dad. Okay, that's Oni-chan. Gotcha. Yeah, just from seeing the drawing of a face, it is kind of hard to go off. It's interesting how she's seemingly noticing something suspect going on with him. Like, the whole thing about, like, her friend saying that he seems so hot, it's, like, fake. Oh, there he is. What is the hell is he looking at? Yes, he is watching someone. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh my god. And he's just gonna fix it. Oh boy. A fake face, yeah. Oh boy! Uh-oh! The fact that you've let it go this long and didn't try to fix things with her, like, immediately really also shows a change. He's just... It seems like he obviously still has feelings for her. He wants to patch it up, but he has not been in a rush to do it or anything like that. What are you gonna say? It wasn't anything serious. Damn, he's not apologizing or anything. He's just, it wasn't anything serious. Oh, god damn. Oh, he's talking about Kana. Okay, I thought he was talking about the dog situation, and I was like, huh? But, no, he's talking about Kana. Okay. Not now, Migi! God fucking damn it! Oh god, yep, he's surrounded. Uh-oh, dude, Mitsuo, all 5 of you are going to die if you attack him again. Away from prying eyes. Thank you for telling me, Migi, because it's interesting that Migi is, like, very specifically telling him, because Migi could just let them go do whatever. It really wouldn't affect Shinichi, and in fact, it could bring suspicion to Hideo and get rid of him, but it's also possible it'll bring suspicion to parasites and things like that. So, Migi maybe wants to eliminate that possibility. God. If you want to intervene. Okay, yeah, so Migi's just giving him the possibility if he wants to go and do something about it. Oh my god, every time! Oh my god, dude. His relationship with Murano just continues to crash and burn, dude. She has to figure out something at some point. He didn't even take his backpack with him. Oh no, is she gonna follow? Oh no. This might be a turning point where Murano is going to figure out what's going on. Or, he's not human. Who's something of a pest is on his way here. Uh-oh. Shit. Is he just gonna hop the wall? Yup. You can't even do that, brother. That's the thing, is that's why I love Hideo being so shocked, because they can't do that. I talked about this extensively in the episode with Uda, where how different parasites infecting different parts of the body can give you different advantages and different disadvantages and things like that. And honestly, the parasites that just take over the brain are kind of weaker than ones like Uda or Shinichi, who have 2 brains to work with and can delegate different processes and become stronger in different areas. Like, Shinichi does have a weakness where Migi goes to sleep for 4 hours, but what he has gained because Migi now has that weakness makes him like stupidly strong. He's really stronger than any Parasyte at this point, that we know of up until this point. Yeah. Do you want to fight me here then? Oh yeah, he hadn't really shown anything yet. It's not a fight you want to pick, man. No, not my friend. Yeah, not my friend. Yeah. Whoa. What? Oh, is he become able to pick out attack power? Like what Migi had done before about like an animal being able to pick out its fights and what it can win and not win, so it knows when to run and when to stay. And in this instance, it's like Shinichi was able to pick out that's the strongest guy here actually out of this group. So they parade Mitsuo around like he's the leader, and this guy sits in the background but is the actual leader. Jesus Christ, face to face. You're attacking someone whose human capabilities are like 3 times the Olympic athlete level on every degree and above that. Like he could run like an Olympic athlete, although he did say when they were in PE practice that if he ran at full speed he would break like Olympic records. So I would say saying he's like 3 times the average human strength is pretty apt. Shouldn't mouth off when you don't know shit. Jesus. Eee! Just by lightly gripping his hand. And then they leave immediately. God, having to deal with Mitsuo and his shit-ass gang is making this so difficult because they just keep getting into fights. And she's still got his backpack waiting for him. You're not gonna question why he just ran off? Oh. Put his hands on her hands there to grab it. Whoa. Did you use your hand? Shut up, Hideo! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Shut up! Shush! Shut your mouth! Shut the hell up! Uh-oh. Is Hideo realizing that he's kind of a lot more hostile around Murano than he was around anyone else? A lot more protective. He's so different. He's so, like, even apart from, like, just his humanity fading away, he's so stressed all the time dealing with a fucking parasite here on campus. He was trying to patch things with you, and he had to go away before a parasite murdered a bunch of students. Like, he's just constantly having to deal with all this bullshit and things, and that does not help his already dying human nature, his already dying humanity. If there really is any left. Like I said, I'm kind of barred between whether he's still holding on to humanity like it's a 50-50 thing, or if literally every bit of humanity we see from Shinichi is just him putting on a mask to act human. Because from what we've seen, a lot of his emotions are just flat out gone, like with the dog and things like that. Like he couldn't even emotionally process at all what he did was wrong there. He didn't fundamentally understand it because he was just thinking from a logical, animalistic perspective about the logistics of what he was doing. But you also have to think, he did still go pick up the dog from the road. He did still go do that, which makes me think it's more of a 50-50 thing where he's kind of in this weird limbo of being somewhat human and somewhat, like, parasitic in nature with mindset wise, like how his brain is functioning, his psychology is functioning. And like I said, he keeps wanting to patch things up with Murano. If he had completely lost his humanity, he probably wouldn't pick up the dog, and he probably wouldn't try to patch things up with Murano. He would just move on because he would have no lingering attachments to care about her at all. But he does clearly still care about her because he keeps trying to fix things, even if it's a little delayed. Looks like you're trying too hard. Who can, yeah, I get what she's saying. She's like, you're trying too hard to change. Like, she thinks he's like putting forth this like super strong effort to be different or something like that. And he's like, no, I have changed, but I'm not like really trying to do so. And she's just like, what does that mean then? What do you mean you changed but you're not trying to? How do you just change at the flip of a hat like that? Shinichi, I think I don't think there's any way to mend your relationship with Murano unless you tell her about the Parasyte stuff. But as Migi has said, if he tries to tell anybody, Migi will kill them. So, I don't know what the move here is, really. Maybe he'll talk about his mom's death with her. Maybe that'll be one way to temporarily remedy the situation. I say temporarily because this is never going to be fixed until the truth comes out. Oh my god, what the fuck? Is he really just about to fully burn this bridge? No way! She says the same line she said in the flashback at the beginning of this episode. Sorry, I mistook you for someone else. I thought maybe he'd open up to her about his mother or something, but it seems like he's not remotely ready to talk about that. Which also makes me think he still has some humanity left in him, because that's something he's really struggling with, and he just refuses to speak about it or confront it or anything like that. There's a hole in your back. Thanks, Mickey. Yeah, his body looks completely different from when we first saw him. He doesn't look like the same person. No, even with his hair swooped back and everything, that makes him look different, his body is entirely different. Perhaps not so much as a person, but more as a life form. Yep. Damn, even Migi is picking it apart. Like, you have become stronger, not in your humanity. As a person, as a human, you have began tapering off, but as a life form, you are growing exponentially. For survival, as a life form to survive, you are infinitely stronger than you were before. But as a consequence or a result, you are losing your humanity at the same time. The trade-off there. As a trade-off is the word I was looking for. From dips in your mood. Yep, your thought processes are quite logical. I'll think of other ways to cheer you up for later. I guess Migi's trying to put a positive spin on it so he can up his mood when he's very clearly down at the moment. Did he notice her seeing it? I'm worried he noticed it. Oh my god, she's fucking following him. He can assuredly sense you. I worry. Oh, he just changed into a casual fit. Oh god, I don't like you following him like this. Oh no, he knows you're following him. Ooh, maybe he doesn't? Holy shit, does he not? I mean, I guess parasites can only sense other parasites. It's not like they can... But then again, they have heightened senses where... But he's in a very public, crowded area. But like, even then, when he went in that bathroom to change, I feel like she should have been able to... Or he should have been able to sense, like, her footsteps following him or something like that. But I guess not. It is what it is. So he's changing into a guy to go pick up a girl to kill. Yep, he just changed faces. She now knows the truth. Oh my god. She's about to become a huge character here unless she dies. Yeah, you better go talk to Oni-chan. Yes, thank you for talking to somebody about it. Oh, he's opening up to her about it. Yes, if they take over the brain, yes. Yeah, you should let him in on the fact that one of your fellow students is a parasite. You should let him in on that information. The numbers are few. No, I did. Why are you not telling him? Tachikawa, you motherfucker. Tell him. Ah, Jesus Christ. Yes. Girl, you saw him change faces. Come on. You can't be for real. No, he eats people! You think he's just gonna outright tell? If this isn't the stupidest shit I've ever seen. Your brother just told you they eat people! And you saw him do what your brother claims parasites can do, and you're like, let me go talk to him. What are you saying? What are you talking about? That has got to be one of the stupidest fucking things I've ever heard in my entire life. You have to be joking. What is her plan here? Was she trying to have a weapon? What the fuck is the plan here, Tachikawa? I think that's her name, right? Let me make sure her name's Tachikawa, and I have been butchering her name this entire show. Yeah, it's Tachikawa. Okay. Is she gonna act like it's a confession? This is just so insane to outright admit. Oh my god. This is unbelievably stupid. I'm sorry, I might be being a little harsh here. No, I'm not. This is so unbelievably stupid. Your brother is an officer or a government worker or something on this case. Tell him! I know she's like, I want to confirm it, but like, you saw him transform! I can't watch the scene. This is genuinely angering me. This is so dumb. God, the eyes just slightly too far apart. Tachikawa, oh my god. Where's Shinichi? Shinichi, please. You've got to sense that hostile intent. If Migi's asleep right now, Tachikawa, if Migi is asleep right now, you're fucked. I guess maybe she's doing this out of she has a crush on him. She thinks he's attractive or something like that, and so she's like trying to tell him like, don't kill anybody anymore. I don't want to rat you out or anything like that. Or she's thinking that maybe these parasites can possibly coexist or something. I don't know. This is just, no explanation is gonna justify how dumb this is. And Tachikawa's not here. Oh god, the teeth. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, Tachikawa, this was, I'm so sorry, this was so dumb. Oh my god, of course you end the fucking episode there. I'm glad we're watching one more. Jesus Christ, man. Well, let's see how this next episode's gonna go. Just in the middle of class. Oh my god, this is huge. He's just gonna walk out of class. Why are we walking? I had no time. Well, if it's no time, maybe we shouldn't be walking. We should be running. But I guess maybe he didn't want to, like, get the class to chase after him or something like that. I don't know. Ah, Jesus. Oh god, here we go. You'll hurt more if you do. Oh my god. Better grab that fucking bottle. Oh my. Barely dodged by falling over. Paint thinner she's got. Oh! Oh, that actually worked! Does paint thinner burn if it gets on your skin? Is that I've never thought of using paint thinner as a weapon, so hold on. Paint thinner can burn skin and cause irritation, and prolonged contact can lead to chemical burns. Wow. Good move then, Tachikawa. Get a good jump out the window. Oh my god, we're doing rugby practice out here. Oh my god. This was your plan? That was to go out the window! Oh my god. Oh my god, he's exposing... Oh my god, he's exposing the whole school to a parasite. Oh my god. Dude. Oh, this is huge. This is actually so huge. Hey! What the fuck? Aye. Ow. Did nobody see what was attacking her in the window? Something got inside me. Yes. No. Oh, god damn it. I mean, that is the logical thing to do. The fact that Izumi is just walking there is bothering me so much. That's disjointed. It's because he got the paint thinner on him. Dude, yeah, that ain't happening, brother. He literally can't morph back into a human right now. Maintaining attack formation. He literally cannot go back. I can't contact my cell. Whoa. Can't contact my cells due to interference from the dead cells. So the dead cells that died on his attack form, he can no longer contact them and tell them to change back into a human form. That's interesting. As we know, like, there's like a bug over there. As we know, the cells and things like that are capable of splitting and doing their own thoughts as the main host can give them a directive to do. Ugh. Oh my god. What am I doing? You didn't even realize. You just attacked a fly. Oh, they think it's a hat? Oh my god, they think it's a fucking hat. Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god. Yes, Omigi's struggling to figure out where he's at. Hey, bitch, what? Now we're running. Thank you, Shinichi. I know before I guess the reason he wasn't running before was because Migi could not pinpoint where he was at after he got the paint thinner thrown on him. Oh god. Yes, this is like the second time this shit has happened recently. It's Killer B. It actually is a killer, guys. You're taking this way too light. Yes, this teacher saw people chopped in half. You guys are way too calm. There was a legitimate killer here before. You think it's just some hoax again? No! Go home immediately at once. Are you? Oh god. Yeah, Izumi, you gotta go, my man. Don't really have much of a choice. Oh! Oh my god. Did Shinichi just sense that? It's almost like Shinichi could sense what he was doing there for a second. Yeah, you don't want that, do you? No way Murano's gonna be dead here, dude. No fucking way. Oh. Ugh. Whoa. He literally feels like his chest is about to split in two. What the fuck? We'll come back to that. There's definitely more to pick apart about that statement. And he calmed down instantly. He just, the way he was able to, it's like Migi said, he gets a hold of his emotions really quickly. God, Jesus, just walked through a bloody mess of classmates. This feels like a major turning point. But where is Murano at? No. Okay. That looks, no, that's not her. That's not her eye color. Yeah, no, she has brown eyes. Just similar hair. And the fact that he said, sorry, I mistook you for someone else, no way. There's no way they kill Murano here. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, this got so bad so fast. There's no way they can hide the idea of parasites at this point. This is just a mass killing. Maybe she was able to hide in one animal. Yeah. Migi can only sense. I doubt Migi can hear that far. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my Jesus Christ. Oh god, legs just aren't even working. You got to walk right where the bodies are. Oh, I mean, at this point, it's like, guys, if we, I know this is maybe supposed to point out Shinichi's like lack of humanity, like losing humanity or something like that. Nah, at this point, I'm saying, bitch, if we want to live, there's a. Do you want to live? We gotta go. We gotta go somewhere, and that is a way that there was nothing. So we gotta go. No! Oh, god damn it. Oh my god, and now they're running away. Thank fuck your legs are not working, Murano, and you did not run off like them, because I just heard all their bodies get cut up. Yep, well, it's time for Murano to find out, or we're gunning it. Oh my god, yep, he killed them in the stairwell. Oh my god. Yeah, bullshit. And then again, his brain is kind of all over the place because of the paint thinner that got thrown on him. His cells literally are incapable of communicating with each other, which is very interesting, by the way. That basically implies if you harm a parasite enough, they stop functioning altogether. Which I guess makes sense. It's like you're effectively slicing off a bit of the human brain and then telling it to still function. That's probably a decent equivalent to what's going on with Hideo right now. But that part, it's like you're slicing off a part of the brain, but that part of the brain is still functioning, but it's no longer attached to the rest of the brain, so it's just fucking doing its own thing, like what it is capable of doing with that bit of the brain that it is. It can't connect back and function at the moment. Oh my god! Holy... Okay, yeah, this is... I think this is how we mend a possible relationship with Murano. I said that last episode. The only way their relationship gets fixed is if he opens up about his mom, or she finds out that he is part parasite. That's the only way that they're. But this, honestly, maybe it could break it worse if she doesn't trust him or something after this. I have no idea, dude. Oh my god. No matter how athletic you are carrying another person. I mean, I can't imagine what you just watched. Jesus Christ. Shimada is most definitely coming out. Maybe not. Are we not gonna have a showdown against Shimada? God, the intense music. Yep, we got business to take care of. The police are heading in there, but I question whether or not they'll be able to beat Shimada when he's going just crazy. You're saying peculiar things again, yep. And the fact that Migi is incapable of understanding what Shinichi is saying here shows his humanity is not fully dead. Yeah, there's so many of them, and his brain is so scattered and not functioning. With a bunch of guns, they should be able to kill him. With as many police members as there is, too. Oh my god! Hey! Holy fuck. Nice, there you go. Just riddle him with bullet holes. Keep shooting! Bitch, don't quit shooting! Keep shooting! Yeah, it'll take a lot of shots to the head to kill him. Oh my, dude, my god, this school has turned into a bloodbath. Holy shit. Yeah, this also just continues to show that Tamiya is the smartest parasite we've encountered so far. Like, oh my, she's so smart. She lived at the school as a teacher. Nobody found out a single fucking thing about her the entire time. She is still the smartest parasite we've come into contact with. Yeah, he's definitely injured, to say the least. Do you think Shimada is at fault? That is for humans to decide with their arbitrary metrics. Very interesting to ask Migi what Migi thinks about this situation. Is he gonna I mean, he's going up to the roof. Is he gonna chuck a rock at him from the roof of a totally separate building? It's a great question. Tamiya was literally asking that exact question at the beginning of this episode. What is our purpose? What is our purpose for existence? And the fact that Tamiya is questioning things like that, what is the purpose of our existence? That's already a human trait. To have the brain processing power to begin to comprehend things like innate purpose, that is a distinctly human trait. There's no animal that exists on planet Earth that sits there, as far as we understand, as far as humans understand, that tries to contemplate its own existence and what it means to be alive, to exist in this world, to exist in this universe, to have a purpose. Things like that are uniquely human in nature. I want to go and get her exact words there, actually. Weak and imperfect life forms we are. Because that talking about being weak and imperfect is innately related to their drive for survival, their animalistic drive for survival. I have one question. And then the fact that she's questioning, I have one question. What is the purpose of our existence? What is our existence on planet Earth? The fact that she can question a thing like that is innately human in nature. It is the kind of thought a human brain would be able to have and question and process. Animal brains are not powerful enough to comprehend things like purpose or things like that. We've never seen a parasite question anything like this. They've just kind of lived to eat, and that is it. At least I don't think we've seen another parasite question their own existence or anything like that. I know damn well we haven't seen Migi do that. Every action Migi takes is to further his own survival. So, interesting. Very, very interesting. Yep, for the head or the heart. Oh my god! Yeah, made it a muscly ass parasite arm. God damn! Oh my god. Ooh. Right through his heart. Night-night, Hideo. You see who did that? And down he goes. Dude, there's a giant hole in the wall! Oh my god, that rock made a giant hole in the wall. 1 week after student massacre, Nishi Fukuyama High School. 17 victims. He killed 17 people and probably would have killed more had Shinichi not taken him out. With a drug addiction is what they're saying. They're saying he was a drug addict. Because they don't want to cause mass hysteria. Sentient life forms who eat humans. Yep. It would just create a witch hunt, like I said last episode. Yep. How do you capture them? Some of them, like Tamiya, exist perfectly as humans. And there's probably more out there like Tamiya that are smart and are questioning their own existence and are gaining higher... Their intelligence is continuing to grow and evolve at rapid rates. Of course, yeah, of course, Migi... Shinichi, come on, man. You can't forget Migi's true goal here is just survival. Yep. Crime and Punishment is the book. So Migi's reading a book about what kind of crime you commit and the punishment you would receive for it in the human world. What if you were in my position? Hey. This is what humans are. Interesting statement from Migi there. This is what humans are. Oh shit, are they actually doing it? Oh, okay, this is like a government meeting. It'll lead to a witch hunt. People be like, I saw this person, like, you know, just the Salem witch trials is by far the best, maybe not by far, but it is the best example that I can think of off the top of my head of why this is an awful idea. It's just not smart until you have a way to identify and eradicate them effectively. It's just not smart. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. What is the way to tell them apart? They took Shimada's body. Sentient muscle. Interesting way to put it. Sentient muscle. Instantaneous fusion between the two cell types. Okay, you're gonna have to dumb it down a bit. Oh, that's so smart! Because the hair is sentient muscle. You pull out a hair, it will writhe if it is a parasite. Because it is a part of the parasite. My thing, though, is if you make this public, the parasites are going to find a way to get around it. They're going to immediately begin working on finding a way around that. That is only a temporary solution to find parasites. Someone like Tamiya, and who I don't know who she was working with there, but Tamiya will quickly try to figure out ways to stop that from happening. Maybe they find a way to kill those cells. The second you take off a hair, they kill that cell so it doesn't act out whenever you drop it on the ground or something like that. Like, these parasites are smart. They will figure something out quick. I like the solution because it is very smart. If we're talking about them being sentient muscles, the entire upper part of the head becomes sentient muscles that can be turned as sharp as steel or into muscle or all of the above. Yes, this is very smart, but they'll find a way around it. Damn, just ripping out your hair like that? Do you have no feeling in your head? Let's do it right now, with everybody in here. Yeah. Poor guy with no hair left. That is not zero. Yeah. I'm telling you, they're going to immediately fix this after a time where school reopened. Bitch, I'd not want to go back to school for a long ass time. Oh, he was messaging her. How's Tachikawa? Are we skipping the ED? I think they're playing the piano version of the ED right now. You probably would have died. Yeah. Well, she hadn't figured out a damn thing about him being a parasite, so the situation is not exactly really improved. But they're reconnecting here, which is good. Oh, yeah, they're pulling out. The government did not make a public announcement. Wait, what? Greet each other by pulling out each other's hair? So the government did go public with the pull hair thing. How do you... My question is, how the hell do you go public with telling people to pull each other's hair, but not admit that there's parasites alive? Whatever. Maybe I'm just being dumb. It's possible. God damn, it feels like every episode of this show as of late is insanely important. Like, oh my god, every single episode from fucking 5 onwards has been so good. Holy shit. 5 to 10 here, just all episodes have been incredible. We're learning so much more, so much shit is going down, changes with Shinichi, changes with his other relationships. He's reformed his connection with Murano here, despite all the shit they've gone through, but like I said, I don't think that is ever going to be a true relationship between either of them until she is privy to what's going on. Don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but like, I don't think their relationship will ever blossom until it does. Right now that Shinichi is just kind of shoved what happened to the side and is trying to just ignore it and move forward with Murano, which I don't think is gonna work. I just don't think so. As long as he's hiding secrets from her, it won't work. Peak ass episodes here. This show's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. It literally, like I said, since episode 5, and I enjoyed episodes 1 to 4, don't get me wrong, but it was a lot of build-up, introducing to the parasites and things like that. 5 onward has been, mwah, chef's kiss. It's been so good. So much is going on so quickly. We're moving at like breakneck pace, but we only have 14 more episodes left. There's not much left of this show. So anyway, peak episodes here. I had a ton of fun. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about, a lot to try to figure out what's going on, and then also, going back to that statement with, Shinichi about how he felt like his heart was about to break in two. I'm not quite sure where to go with that sentiment, but it feels very important, so I'm just gonna hold on to the thought for now, cause he's definitely still human, very clearly. This whole thing here it's like his heart is literally splitting in two between human and parasite, if that makes any sense. He was literally gripping his heart, and then since that event there, he's felt more human again, if that makes any sense. I don't know how to put it. I could be totally wrong in reading into the situation wrong, but it feels like after he saw that and those dead bodies and everything, and he felt like his heart was literally splitting, it almost felt like he's become a little more human again, but at the same time, I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell because he immediately, like, he was shocked and scared, and then he felt his heart was in pain, and then his emotions calmed down. So I don't know if maybe his heart, with the fact that it was revived via Migi, is like able to regulate his emotions very strongly, and maybe that's what the pain is. I don't know. There's something to figure out there. That's clearly an important detail, because that's the second time that's happened now, because when he was trying to talk to his father, his heart was hurting. So clearly something's going on there, and we'll have to figure it out. Yeah, I think this is going to wrap it up my reaction to Parasytes episodes 9 to 10. I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.